Okay, well, I'm just about done. All I got left to do is the dreaded teeth. I'm hoping you can. There we go. That's a really good view. See what I'm talking about with the depth and the nose and the background? Once you put black in that, the stain in there, oh man. A little bit of gnarl and some deformation on all the skin ridges and breaks, and I got a few more details to put. Like I was saying, I got a few more details to put into the skin breaks over here a little bit. And then I got a little minute pieces in the teeth cavity lines, the jaw. But for the most part, she's done. And I just went through with the swivel knife, put in some cracks. Here's your growth plate fissures, faults, eye socket, ridge of the bone. This was just done with getting it wet and using the spoon and constantly just rubbing it in. All this here was done the same way. This here, I started with the spoon and rubbed it out, took the pear shader and did some tooling, and then I used the shader or the spoon again, went in and redefined that edge. See what I mean? There we go. Got it all nice and deformed, smoothed out. Put in the side secondary jaw, cheekbone there with the under ridge. And this here will lead into that part of the tooth. This will lead into that part. If you look on the skulls, that's the way they are. That all flows and follows one another. Then I got to be really careful up in here so I don't overdo this, but right in here it's going to be the deepest. And then it's just going to fade out to the teeth, and you're going to have a slight ridge in the center because it's going to roll this way and roll that way. And I'm just going to smush a line right in there and then soften it out on the edges. I might take the pear shader in there and stamp a small light groove up and then come in and finish cleaning that out. But after I went in and done all this, it kind of pushed over the edges a little bit on some things. I took the modeling spoon back in, cleaned up the edges, lifted them, twisted it, rolled it, and it lifts it right back up. Once it completely dries, it'll sit and it should stay most of the way. But little tiny details in it is what, there we go, is what's really going to make this stand out and really show that you understand what a skull is made of. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I can show you 5, 6, maybe 10 different spots where I screwed up. But whatever. It's life. Nobody can be able to pick them out unless they're holding it in their hand. And if they can do it better. But just take your time. This is done with the pear shader. All this up here for after I put it in with the modeling spoon. Swivel knife the fissures. Swivel knife the cracks. Just go back and make sure everything's nice and tucked under and smoothed out with the spoon. Get rid of your tool marks. It's good to go.